Okay, hi, not Aries. It's actually for Aquarius. I don't know why I said Aries actually. Hmm. Maybe some of you have Aries in your chart or something like that. Maybe you guys are feeling more human these days. So hey, thank you. Thank you for watching the channel. Welcome to Deploy Underground Tarot. Look, I have a few announcements to make in the beginning of this video, and then we're going to move on to your reading. First, I just want to thank everyone who has purchased the book. I recently published my first book called A Slightly Sarcastic Tour of Vedic Astrology. If you're interested in buying that, purchasing that, you can purchase it. The link will be kind of down below, okay? So thank you to those of you Aquarius. I know a few Aquarius who have told me, we bought the book. It was mainly in Spanish. And so thank you guys. Speaking of Spanish, the book has been translated into English, which is the white cover. Spanish is actually the pink cover. And it's also translated into French. These are the three languages that I interact with, three languages that I speak. So I want to let you know that, hey, I might have it in your language. Look, Aquarius, I'm going to do a reading for you, a Celtic cross reading for you. And it's taken me longer to get around to your reading. I didn't want to move on to Capricorn for some reason. I'm not sure. Maybe some of you are moving through something or starting a new adventure. Or maybe you're taking some time out for you, which is always a good thing. I really find that to be a peaceful element of my life, retreating. But maybe you guys are discovering something new here. And recently, your readings for all the monthly readings that I do with you have been about this new self-discovery. So first, before we start this reading, I want to cleanse the energy, and then we'll get started with your Celtic cross spread. Okay, so let's go ahead. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with your reading. Celtic cross spread is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 card spread. Okay, so let's see what Yaya has for you. Okay. Oh, Yaya, give me 5 more cards for Aquarius. Thank you. All right, yeah, this is kind of Hangman crossing you. Okay, let's go ahead. 4 more cards. Okay, Aquarius. Okay, all right. Yeah, can I get 3 more cards, please? I think I heard one flip over. Wow, they're just popping out for you, huh? Oh, whoa, that's you. 1 more card, please. 1 more card for Aquarius, Yaya. Ah, Hierophant. Okay. Ah, cool. Very great. Very cool thus far. Let's see how it's going to close here. Some of you guys are hanging out. Some of you guys are hanging out, standing back, connecting with those that you are. Okay. That you are interested in interacting with. You're interacting with those that you choose to interact with, people who give you energy. You are discovering some new options here. And there is a discovery about, let's start this reading with your strength. I mean, your secret here is that you're discovering your strength. I think a lot of you Aquarius are discovering the newness, that kind of revolutionary sense within you. The fact that you don't fit into a bubble, and thus what you want becomes more apparent because it's not the norm. It's not the norm. There's so many fantastic Aquarius in my life, and they are very brave people. And you can tell how, if they're Aquarius, I can always tell if they're Aquarius because they have a thing about them that is somewhat unconventional and quirky, but adorable at the same point, right? And for you Aquarius, that is your strength, okay? That is your strength. Many of you are misunderstood, they say, but I think you are just understood by the right people, right? I like to say you're understood by the right people because those people can identify your strengths and give you something even new to learn about. Now, hey, hold on to your strength. Now, this strength card is at the bottom of your reading, and the strength card really, really talks about self-love, like unconditional love, self-respect and courage, all these words that come along with unconditional connections with yourself. And that strength you are discovering. Some of you already know it, but some of you I feel like you're just starting to discover it. And some of you are going to need it for what I see here. Something has come in that has released you from this thing. There's something that has come in that has released you from, the Nine of Swords, Swords energy is about intellect and communication, but this Nine of Swords could be about some anxiety or grief or depression moments that I feel like some people came in and just lifted you through that process. Um, and you know who they are, right? You know who they are. And lucky you, because let's see where it led you. It led you right into work. It led you right into, what direction you want to go. It's almost like um, it's funny because I know a few Aquarius myself, they are moving into becoming very powerful people in the world. And keep your head down, work, okay? Keep your head down and work, I would say. Now, let's jump into this reading here because I've already talked your ear off. Look, you're coming up as the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups, right? Seven of Cups is all about how you may have choices. Sometimes maybe too many choices. Some readers on YouTube, they also call this it could be about options in love as well. Emotional fulfillment, right? Commitment. For me, I read it as options in emotional fulfillment, okay? It could be that you do have several partners or people that you're interested in, that you're balancing, or several projects that you are emotionally connected to, okay? I do want to say it's leading you towards some space of reflection, maybe leaving your space, going to a new space, looking at a new place or direction in your life that is emotionally fulfilling, and you can see that you can actually get to that. It's your secret. hmm Excuse me, I'm just going to have a drink of water. You can see your options expanding. Good for you. Now, it's crossed by the hangman, which is my guy who, he's the guy who's calling in the ultimate fulfillment. But he's watching it, right? He's watching it come in. There may be some things that you have noticed even about yourself that have changed, that have shifted. I'm hearing clearly that there are some things thank you, Yaya, that have changed and have shifted, and that you are kind of watching that. This is the ultimate enlightenment. The hangman, he really talks about kind of taking a step back, just taking a pause to restore and respect wisdom and self-sacrifice as well. And it could be about different perspective, Aquarius. You never really, no one can ever really figure you out because you are always seeking the new. You're always seeking the new the newness around whatever your position here on life is, whatever you're supposed to be doing. And some of you guys know, you know that this enlightened area of your life has just, right? And don't worry, it's not just you. It's actually every air sign is experiencing that. This whole Pluto and Capricorn moving into Aquarius thing. It's all like putting up its last fight right now in Capricorn. But you are a part of that shift and change that's happening. You and the other air signs are right up front for this change. So if you do feel things changing around you, if you do feel things changing inside you, take a step back. That may be some introduction of wisdom into your own life. Now, I don't see anything as far as relationships or your work or anything like that shifting. I see growth here. And I see a sense of stability. If there is a relationship situation here, there is an old connection feeling that you have. Like there is someone that's you just feel connected to them. And that's good, Aquarius, because you actually are going to need that in order to accomplish what is often difficult for you, emotion. You don't process emotion well. It's okay. I'm a Libra. We don't do it so well either. We do handle the emotion with a sense of balance and sensibility if we are very stable. But, we like to communicate our love. And you're moving into a space where you're going to have to really emotionally accept your new beginnings. I'm telling you, a lot of Aquarius are shifting, everything about them is shifting. Their perspective, who they thought they were. And that's a beautiful thing with this Ace of Cups coming through, because it talks about, for those of you ladies and cross watchers who are trying to get pregnant, or trying to get your partner pregnant, this is the card of new baby for me. It's new baby card. And for those of you guys or new relationship, right? It could be new relationship, proposal, and marriage too sometimes. But also for me, it's really about a brand new feeling of exploring the new emotions that you are having to deal with, okay? And these are good emotions that you're having to deal with because, the Hierophant has come in to allow you listen up, Aquarius. This is really important for you, actually, because I know a few Aquarius of mine who I've done readings for. Some of you I haven't, but you watch it, and I know you do. There's newness coming in for you. And the Hierophant is actually trying to help you understand what that is. Do you hear me, Aquarius? I think you're really struggling in that area about what is that. It's exactly what you feared it is. Not feared, but I think it's so new. It's like you've never actually had that traditional love or respect for someone, conventional love, and the expectation that you may feel for these people or institutions or job or creative project and it can go on and on. The Hierophant really points us to that, okay? It points us to the conventional parts of life that I think are slightly breaking for you because it's not necessarily what you perceived it would be. Or you are purposely breaking these conventions because it's just not what you're seeking. And the beautiful thing about it, Aquarius, you have a beautiful reading. I don't see anything shaking you. Your secret actually is that there is some strength that's coming through. And the truth is, it's going to come through your communication. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. You hear me? It is going to come through your emotional development of explaining those new emotions. And I would avoid conventional ways of thinking in this process. I would move more towards what's crowning your reading is you, the Queen of Swords. You know, direct communication. Tell the truth. Tell the truth in all aspects of the truth, Aquarius. And you are the best to do it. But we all know you're not so good at it when it comes to your emotions. Right? I'm not laughing at you, I'm laughing with you because every Aquarius that I know would laugh at themselves as well. They are very honest people when it comes to that. And speaking your emotions, you guys have really, I think out of all the air signs, you have the most difficulty with speaking your emotions, especially if you feel something very powerful about it. But, that Queen of Wands energy is coming in to help you. Okay? It's coming in to help you. Now, you guys know I only do readings once a month. I think that's a good amount of time to let the energies come in and come back out. Okay, there's several other readers who do it every day. I'm not that type of reader. I like to introduce you to the idea and let you simmer, and I'll see you next month type thing. What I want you to work on this month is speaking the truth to those who you have new beginnings with. Job, people, lovers, family members, anyone. Speak your truth. Try, test it out, okay? Because the Queen of Swords energy is crowning your reading. And what does it talk about? Self-sufficiency. She talks about self-sufficiency. She talks about total honesty. She's the mother who always told you what it is, and how it's going to be. You felt the love, but you felt the truth first. Okay? Self-sufficiency is coming through. Now, closing your reading is something quite lovely, quite beautiful. I love it. And this is why I said there are old souls that you may know that are coming back for you and challenging you. They're going to challenge you. You know? They're going to challenge you because you think, you Aquarius, you think you know everything sometimes. You know? And the truth is none of us do. And the fact that these old energies are coming back to add on to that new emotional strength, that new emotional feeling that you're going to have to communicate is going to be quite refreshing once you start doing it. That's the truth, Aquarius. Now, the Six of Cups really talks about nostalgia, gifts, innocence, reunions. If you take a look at it, there's an old couple there, but they seem very happy, okay? They're living in their village, they're growing their plants, their cups are overflowing, okay? So, look, you had a very general reading, and for those of you guys who are probably looking for an answer to a question, go ahead. You can put it in the comment section. I'm actually starting to respond to comments for reading. So if people are like, hey, I want to know such and such, I'm actually going to start sending you readings through that, okay, to bring more people to the channel. So look, Aquarius, my ultimate thing for you here is to stay strong, stay out of your head, and speak the truth. That's what I got for you, Aquarius. I wish you the best, and you know what? I'll see you next month. Take care. Bye-bye.